some of the questions that they answered in the survey, stuff that they wanted to know, then you can answer that. So I'll type that and then you can just answer that.
All right. I hope so. I've got a computer next to me with the lungs on it. Can you see me?
Is it loading? There we go. I can see you.
Oh, great. All right.
Okay. Let's type something. Okay.
I can read it. Hi, man. There we go.
Okay.
Here's your ginger beer.
Perfect. And I think the rest of the class will be able to access now.
Good. Stay with me.
Okay. Remember, I'm gonna. You can call again when you need to. Then all you need to do is remember on your side you need to mute your mic.
Yeah.
If you're not privately, I can't see you showing me your face. You're not showing me your screen, so I don't know where.
Yeah, I know where to mute my mic.
Okay, awesome. So you can just mute the mic there and call me.
Okay.
We sort it.
All right. Because I don't know how to save it at the end. That's what worries me.
When you're done at the end and you've said goodbye to everybody, immediately call me and let Kelly hold the phone for you again so that I can help you through the process to save it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Are they on yet?
You've gone live, so they have the link. Let's have a look. See, there are 3 watching at the moment, so that would be a correct yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Do you want to
See you
go?
on the other side.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, Tennille? Tennille? Quickly, you can find that. Oh, I want you to see the back door.
Exactly.
No, I can still see you in the background. Yeah. No. We'll sit like this. Okay, thanks, Sarl. Having a bad hair day, guys. What? Do you like the purple cockatiel look? Huh? Okay. Just trying to move my computer for you guys. There we are. Hi, Lorraine. Hi. Very, very pleasant. Thank you. My dogs are busy having them for lunch. Hey, hi, Eva. It was very cold, Sorrel, and it is still very cold. I'm still waiting for questions. No? No, they're asking what? I can see it. They're asking here. Walkie-talkies and what do you... Oh! No. My dogs ate the lungs, my darlings. Not Sorrel and I. Dombolo. That's what we should be having today in this cold. So you guys all happy with the questions then? Oh, curry dombolo. That's a very good idea for tonight. Refresh. Huh? Um. So I gather, Sorrel, nobody has any questions for me. Obviously, what we did was great work that day. Well, then, should I explain to them that this is the end of the semester? Guys, so that you don't have questions now, this is the end of semester one's work. What I will do for you is we will mark everything and then load everything on RTS within the next 2 weeks. We actually have, because this is an examinable subject, they've now made it a CAS subject. So what we're going to do now is everything will be taken as a CAS mark. Okay. So even these short little bits that you've been doing through this whole lot of research will also count towards a CAS mark. So that is fantastic. We are done. We are over. And yes, good luck. And you need to stay warm, guys, and stay safe. I'm seeing that they're starting to close schools now as well. So be very, very careful now, please. Look after yourselves. And I'm still around for any questions. People, I'm really, really not sure in terms of, I know what you're asking, the substance, what's causing it? Oh, okay, I'll answer the maths one first. I need to actually get onto the RTS system, and I don't know whether it's still in Miss Matenjo's name, to see what she's done, but I don't think we're completely done with maths yet. Next week sometime, I'll send something on the logs. Okay, it's a maling, it's tar that makes it black. It's the tar inside the cigarette. So stop smoking if you are smoking. You're too young to be doing it. Don't listen to, don't watch and copy what I do. You should be listening and doing what I tell you to do, not smoking like me. Right, anything else, guys? Have you guys all finished your assessment? I hope so that we can get the information. And I'm not seeing the questions. Okay, dear ma'am, since you've said we hadn't. Oh, there. Okay, right. I do see your questions now. A bit confused about the COVID work. Okay, there was a 10 mark, I think it was. Sorrel, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. Little question that I just want you to write on COVID for us, okay? There's no actual right or wrong answer here. Please, people, it's just so that you do a little bit of your own study on COVID. So just write a little bit about it as much as you know, worth about 10 marks. I think it was 10 marks, if I'm not mistaken. Sorrel will correct me there if I'm wrong. So you don't have to do it as a presentation, just write it as a paragraph. Okay, write it as a paragraph, and then we'll mark it just exactly how COVID does affect the lungs. Yes, there we go. Sorrel's answered, and he said, yes, it's a 10 mark one, and it's on COVID research that you're going to do yourselves and tell me exactly what goes wrong in the lungs when you have COVID. Okay, are you happy? Yes. Sorrel says there to you guys, you must submit it as a paragraph in the classroom itself. Okay, I'm trying to read all of these smokers. two above okay, hold on. I'm a bit confused about the COVID work. I've explained to you now what we want you to do with the COVID. Okay, so you're quite happy. It's a little bit of what we call research that you're going to do yourselves, a little bit of literature research that you're going to do yourselves. Okay, I've answered that one. How do we submit it? Yes, it's in the agreement. It is in the classroom. Sorrel has answered that one. You submit it as a paragraph in the classroom. On that platform, please. Okay, there. Thank you, Sorrel. Sorrel says he will assist you guys. If you guys are stuck and you are not managing to submit that little paragraph into the classroom, then just you can give him a shout on our WhatsApp group and he'll help you. Okay, I think you guys have stopped asking questions. So there we go. Your assessment was nice. Everybody's participated very well with this little bit of research and etc. that we have been doing. So thank you very, very much for your cooperation with all of you. All of you have done it. You've really helped us a great deal, and we thank you very much for it as researchers. Right, there it says to you guys, in your classroom, there is a classwork section on the top heading. Sorrel's just giving us clues now. Does our participation or lack thereof do circumstances beyond our control? No. No, it will not. What we will have to do then is to give you a second opportunity. But the second opportunity will then only be in a paper form. It will not be back on the class again. All right, we do understand. We are fully aware that there are people that have problems with electricity and networking and etc. So that will be on as an exam submitted via email or something. We will have to create a second opportunity. So stop worrying about that if you missed some of them. Sorrel, just answer them. Is there any way that they can still get back onto the circulatory system assessment if they need to? Yeah, you see, that's such a problem. Well, I fall behind. No, you won't be left behind. Please believe me. If we need to, we will send out a second assessment. Yes, you've got the links now. So you've got the WhatsApp link. You can still answer the circulatory system and you can still answer the respiratory system. Hi, Safika, how are you? Sorrel, can you answer that technological question there for me, please? There's an option on the upload to upload the document on the classroom. So I can't type my reports and then upload it in that. I think that's the part that Sorrel was speaking about, if I'm not mistaken. Yo. We were speaking English. What do you mean there was a language barrier? You do English as a subject. Yes, Asafika, Sorrel's answered you. That's where you copy and paste it and then submit it. Do patients who have recovered from COVID-19 fully recover? Yes, they do. Is this case study going to be used at schools for a referencing source? No, what we're going to do is we are going to use it for a platform to show that e-learning can take place in an remote learning like this. All the work we have done, the semester counts as CASMARK. Are we going to be tested on the work that we have covered at the end of the second semester? The end of the second semester, yes. We'll probably do the same sort of thing again. All right, let's just see where we are in terms of the university opening or closing or not. At the moment, I don't think it's going to be open. So the second semester will also be CASMARKs, but we will do our best to go through this as much as what we can. Remember now, people also second semester becomes electricity and forces and astronomy and mechanical energy and that sort of thing. So it's not anything to do with anatomy. You already given marks for it in the assessments. What, do you think you wanted extra 5% because you participated in it? Every time I hit submit, it said page not found. Okay, Kabo, Sorrel can answer that on the technological stuff. I've got no idea why when you are doing that, it's not going in, it's not submitting the page. Perhaps Sorrel can help you there. On the third and fourth survey there, Sorrel, you seem to have a problem. There you go. All right, so you guys can contact Sorrel. Okay, and then he can help you through it on WhatsApp, okay? Right, guys, we've been going for a good couple of minutes now, and I'm gathering that nobody's needed to find anything more out. So I'm gathering that you are happy with what you have seen. It was good fun. We've had a good lot of fun doing these dissections for you. I did promise that I will do them for you, so I have kept my promise. Well, you see, this is a problem to everybody, guys. Everybody with this remote learning is battling. The university is trying to do its best to what it can. I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing with the remote learning. As far as I know, that you guys should be receiving computers and things and etc. Yeah, there we go. There, Sorrel's even answered us. The remote learning movement is being introduced due to circumstances unknown. Totally. Nobody, even the schools people are closing and we are studying online. My children are even getting work online. So it's a national thing. It's really a total train smash. Some people have no electricity one day, no network the next day. Today, I've got no water. So this is how it goes on in our country, unfortunately. And unfortunately, we are one of the highest nations now. I think, Sorrel, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we're now number 9 for COVID. So our cases are increasing and increasing by the day, by thousands. Oh, we're on number 8 now. So we're climbing. Oh, even worse. Yeah, there we go. Just under 300,000 cases now. That is awful. Our hospitals can't take it. Our poor doctors and nurses on the forefront there. I really, really worry about them. The beds are full. So, guys, wear your masks, wash your hands, stay away from other people. Don't go into the malls and have a jaw. Start looking after yourselves. This is getting very, very real, and it's coming closer to all of us. Yes, I've just said that, and they must social distance. Right. Okay. So I think basically we're at the end of it, people. Just keep checking your RTS. We will start loading at some stage. Unfortunately, I can't even get into university where your first presentation marks are. So that sort of thing is not on at the moment. So it's going to take quite a while to load the things onto the RTS. Just watch the group and we'll keep telling you that it's loaded. Go and check it's loaded. Even the guys who do pedagogy, just keep watching as well. Your stuff for pedagogy is still sitting at Sebokeng and we have no access. They are still deep cleansing again. Every time another COVID case comes up at university, they have to deep cleanse it again, deep clean it. Okay, so it's a battle for everybody. It really is. And now you must stay warm, you must stay safe, and we will be in contact with one another. When will we start with this? We can start, I don't know, I'll just have to check with Doc Cece. But we will probably have to start somewhere in August now, I think. But I'll have to just check with Doc Cece. Once we've loaded all the marks and we know that we don't have, I think the second opportunities will only come up like at the beginning of August. So literally it's CAS, we can start whenever. But I'll just have to check with Doc Cece first when he's quite ready to go. Okay. Are you happy, people? Stay warm, social distance yourselves, please, and stay safe. Right, and then all the questions that you have now, you can direct them onto the Google Classroom in the WhatsApp group. Okay, that presentation, then if you didn't present it to me, it must be you sent me the presentation, hey? Then it'll be in my files. Don't worry, I will have the presentation. If you didn't get a chance, at least I've got the presentation of the slides of what you've done, so I can mark it. We'll come back to each and every one of you. As I'm going through the marks, I will find you on the WhatsApp group and say, listen, I can't find this. Did you submit it? So just relax. We will look after all of you. Antini, does that answer you? You happy? They could do a WhatsApp video for me, but they have already sent a file with presentations in it. I do have that. So they can't get, you see, the whole thing, they did it as a group, Sorrel, and they can't get together as a group now to do it. But they can, I'm sure I will definitely have their presentations in a file because they did have to submit to my email address. Happy, Antony? Good. Right, people. I hope that answers all of your questions. We are really trying to do as much as what we can. I hope you've enjoyed our videos and hope you've enjoyed the fun that we've had. And thank you very much for, as I said before, participating with us in such great research. You've really been wonderful, guys, and I really appreciate it. I know Sarah appreciates it as well. It's done wonders for research, just to show and people that you can actually do this online and we can be with one another. So stay safe, stay warm, and I gather is everybody's happy and we can end the stream so that we don't use your data now. Or you can get back onto your Facebook and whatever else. Okay, thank you so much, people.